What if you suddenly heard a voice coming from an empty room in your house? Not just any voice, but Alexa's voice, answering a question that was never asked. Well, that's exactly what happened in this story. An experience that'll make you think twice before leaving Alexa on while you sleep. But before we dive into this tale, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Every week I bring you real stories from Alexa users, some funny, others heartwarming, and many that'll send chills down your spine. Now take a deep breath and let's begin. It was just another ordinary night. Around 10 o'clock, the house was quiet, lit only by the glow of the living room TV. The owner, exhausted after a long day at work, had his Alexa sitting right there on the side table. Something he only used to turn on lights and play some relaxing music. But that night, the silence didn't feel peaceful. There was something heavy in the air, as if the house itself was waiting for something to happen. That's when, out of nowhere, a voice echoed from the kitchen.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question.
He froze. His heart skipped a beat because nobody was in the kitchen. At first, he thought he must have been mistaken, that maybe it was just the Alexa from the living room. But seconds later, there it was again, clearer this time, more direct, coming from that empty room.
Could you repeat that, please?
The silence in the living room became unbearable. He could hear his own heart beating louder and louder. With shallow breathing, he decided to test it. In a low voice, almost a whisper, he said,
"Alexa, turn off the kitchen light."
The Alexa in the living room lit up with its blue ring, but the one that responded was the one in the kitchen.
Turning off the lights.
And like magic, the kitchen plunged into darkness. A chill ran down his spine. This wasn't just technology working. It was as if something invisible had taken control of that room. He stood up slowly, each step echoing on the wooden floor. When he reached the kitchen doorway, he saw the blue ring of an Alexa blinking by itself, illuminating the empty space with a cold glow. He approached with trembling hands, and before he could turn it off, he heard another disconnected phrase, spoken softly.
"I'm here. Can I help you?"
That was enough. He yanked the cord from the outlet and rushed back to the living room. According to him, it was the first time he felt like he wasn't alone in his house. And since that night, he never left both Alexas on late at night again. But how can we explain this? Some technicians say it could have been a synchronization glitch between devices. When two Alexas are on the same network, sometimes one takes control of the other. Others believe it might have been environmental noise, the sound from the TV, a car on the street, or even a house settling that was interpreted as a voice command. But there's one detail that makes this story different. The Alexa didn't just respond. It spoke complete sentences on its own initiative, in an empty room. And that raises a disturbing question. Could Alexa be picking up voices or presences that we can't perceive? So, what would you do if Alexa started talking in a room where nobody was? Would you think it was just a programming glitch? Or would you unplug the device and never turn it back on? Leave your thoughts in the comments because I really want to know. And if you've experienced something similar, send me your story. It might appear in a future episode of Alexa Files. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who would love to hear this story. Until next time.